What's happening, everyone? Welcome to GBALL Vision. I hope you are doing awesome today. We have an exciting unboxing to get into. This was ordered through Amazon, as you can see here, and I am really stoked to get into this guy. We'll go ahead and use the EMP EDC Ronin. This is a one-off that I won in a giveaway. It's featuring a gold Zirku tie pocket clip. It's got some blue accents in it, some white. Extremely beautiful knife. Satin, Elmax steel. Just exceptional. Exceptional. I do have an unboxing of this guy. I'll link a card up here in the corner for it. And if you're a big fan of knife and EDC content, you are in the right spot. Click that subscribe button down below the video. I would love to have you here. And before you head out, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and leave me a comment. It helps the video out greatly, and I appreciate it a ton. So what we have here, guys, is a fixed blade, and this is coming from Watchman. Now, if you've been following the channel for a little while now, you'll know that Watchman is the sister company to Brother Knives, and Brother Knives makes some awesome slip joints. Watchman makes some awesome slip joints and traditional knives, and they're very well priced. But what I didn't know until very recently was they also make fixed blades, and they make some great fixed blades as well in a great price bracket. Watchman, which is this one here, they have a drop point in 14C 28N. And then they also have this guy here, which is a sheep's foot style blade in 14C 28N. You can see there, it's the WF206. This is some natural burlap style micarta. You do have a lanyard hole there. And this thing is awesome. It comes with a Kydex style sheath, and it comes with a it's like a knockoff clip here, but they work pretty good in my experience. They have good retention there, and it can be switched, so you can carry it handle up, you can scout carry it, and you might even be able to carry this diagonally. I'm not 100% sure. It is in that two-stage box, and that's all you get. But for 25 bucks or around that price point, this is all you need. Uh, what a great, great price for the build and the materials. Obviously, full tang. You have some heavy duty jimping up there. I love this blade shape, and I believe either I just never seen this one or it is fairly new. I'm a huge fan of this size. It gives you just enough handle if you have large, extra large hands to get a full grip on it, and there's not much left over, which is what I prefer. And then you have just a little bit of a blade here, just enough to get what work done you would want to get done. So we'll try to line it up there, and you're going to be getting like 3 1/8 or so of total blade, and then cutting edge, you're going to be right about 2 7/8. So I mean, it's a great, great overall size. I want to get a complete, so you're at like 7 inches and a 16th overall. I love this size. It's perfect. uh just good enough that you can get a full grip, but you have a decent amount of blade that you can get the work done that you are looking to do. I wanted to bring out the drop point version, so, and kind of line these up. So they are going to be identical in size. A little bit of a different, you know, style. You have a little bit of swelling here where this is more neutral. I think I am going to actually like the sheep's foot version better, but the drop point is still going to have its uses. I think they are both very comfortable. You know, if you have large or extra large hands, I think these are absolutely perfect EDC fixed blades. And for the money, guys, uh, you can't beat it. I want to say they're right around the $30 price point, 25 to 30. I want to say I can double check on it as well. And then the other one I wanted to bring out is this little guy, which is very reminiscent of the Candiru, but this is a Brother branded little fixed blade, the F015 coming in D2. I think these are right around the $20 to $25 price point. And then this guy is coming in right now. They're still in stock for $31.99. And I think occasionally they have coupons on them. Now, I love this size here because it's going to be very easy to actually EDC this knife. Very slim, you know, not real tall. It's going to be easy to throw in the pocket or put a clip on it or scout straps, whatever, you know, however you want. And it's going to have a very minimal profile to it. But, you know, and this would be able to handle most of the tasks I think that you could do. It just doesn't allow you to get a full grip. And some, you know, most of the time I don't mind that, but there are times where I want to be able to grab that whole handle with my whole hand. You have a ton of control like this, and you know, you're getting about probably twice the blade here, especially when we're talking about cutting edge. Maybe not twice the amount, but pretty close. You're getting a substantial amount more, you know, with this guy over this guy. And, you know, you're getting 14C over D2, a nice satin finish on this guy. I'm a big fan of these Watchman fixed blades, a huge fan. I just I don't see anything else that even touches these for the price versus the materials. For instance, the new Civivi fixed blade that just came out. Yes, granted, it's in Nitro V, but a lot of people would say that's not as good as 14C. Nitro V is a good steel, but for a 2.24-inch Nitro V blade, they want 50 to 52 bucks. So it's going to be 2.2. So it's going to be about this size of this knife right here. Not much bigger, I don't think. They want, call it 50 to 55 bucks, and then they have a Damascus version that, you know, is a little bit bigger. Or a little bit more expensive, I'm sorry. So 4.96 overall for that Civivi. So 4.96, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's exactly this size right here. And they want 50 bucks for it because it has Civivi's name on it. I will take this knife 10 out of 10 times for $32 with 14C, micarta. I will take this every time over that new Civivi fixed blade. And I thought about getting one to try it out. I don't think it's worth picking up. I would rather get another knife from Watchman with 14C in a different blade shape, uh, you know, or a different configuration and pay 28 to $32 for it and get 14C. I mean, I don't think there's, what I'm getting at is I don't think there's another better deal that you can get anywhere on any type of EDC fixed blade. Uh, so if you're looking to get into a fixed blade for EDC, just to try it out, see if you like it, I think these are perfect to start with. They're not a lot of money. You're getting good materials all the way around. You know, it's a very simple build, but it's built well. You know, full tang. You have micarta handles on both of these. They are a little different. This is like the fuzzier stuff here, and this is more of your smoother style of micarta. You do have some milling done there, some straight milling here, and then you have some vertical stuff here. And I think it gives you a nice grip on this thing. And then that jimping is in a perfect spot. Would I prefer to see it come down a little further? Yeah, just a little bit. You know, maybe another set just like this. But, you know, for what it is and what you're paying for, I think this is phenomenal. I don't think there's another fixed blade that I would recommend that I have. You know, I wouldn't put the Candiru, the Azola 2. I wouldn't get any of those before I got one of these. You know, and if you found, oh, I don't like carrying an EDC fixed blade or something like that, you're not out a bunch of money, and you can definitely find a use for one of these. You know, if you were to pick up one of these, easily a good knife to throw in your truck or your vehicle, or to, you know, throw in a toolbox or what have you. It would be very useful to have if you didn't want to EDC something like this. And you don't got to keep this clip on there. It is bulky. You know, if you didn't want to put it on your belt, I guess you could go with like a clip like this to throw it in the pocket, or an alti clip. You could switch this around if you wanted to keep it on your belt but not carry it straight up and down. You know, which I prefer scout carry if I'm doing it on the belt. Otherwise, you know, I'd probably prefer it to have a clip and go in the pocket. That way it's just easy to, you know, draw this thing right out, get to work, whatever. Or if you needed it for self-defense or something like that, easy to get to and get out and wield. Uh, I'm a huge fan of these guys. There's no I have not found a negative with this drop point yet, and I've had this for a couple weeks at this point, and I don't think I'm going to find any negatives with this because it's so simple. You know, these onlays they have two screws holding in this one, two screws holding this one in, and then it's a solid piece of steel. So it's very simple, very good looking, great materials. I mean, I can't ask for much more. When I found this, I was ecstatic. I thought there's no way it's going to be any good. And sure enough, they are awesome little EDC fixed blades to get you started and see if you like them. You know, I would recommend them over this because, you know, unless you know for a fact this is too big for you and you want to go with something a little smaller, then, you know, I could fully see going for something like this. But for, you know, or you could pick up both for like $50 and try them both out. You know, that would be an option as well. But I would much rather pay the $5 to $8 more and pick this one of these two up to try over, you know, this brother or any other fixed blade if you're new, or even if you're not new and you're looking for a different fixed blade, you have no experience with Watchman or brother. uh, I'm 100% recommending, you know, this knife if you're looking for something in, you know, the EDC fixed blade territory. You don't want to spend more than like $40, something like that. I think this is perfect right here. And while I'm thinking about it, let's check that edge. Yes. Yes. They typically come with a very good edge, guys. Even the slip joints that I've gotten, but these couple of fixed blades that I've gotten from them have just come with a spectacular edge. I'm a huge fan of Essie. A lot of you guys know that. Huge fan of Essie. I've recently become a huge fan of Joker knives out of Spain, but Watchman is working their way up my list very quickly. If they continue to do things like this at this price point, they're going to have a huge fan of them with me. Uh, there's nothing I would change. The price point is perfect. I think these could even go for 40 bucks, even a little more. I think they could, and they would fully get that out of them. Like I've said before, I see EDC fixed blades with D2 and crappier handles. Not micarta, like plastic or just some sort of faux material, going for 40, 50, 60 bucks, and they just are not worth it. They're not worth it at all. uh, this, I think, is 100% worth it. I think it's unbeatable. And let me know down in the comments, let me know what you think of these guys. Especially if you carry a fixed blade on your EDC every day, or sometimes throughout the week. Let me know what you think of these guys. Give the video a thumbs up. If you want to check out some more content, I'll throw up a couple more videos here. Highly recommend going and checking those out. And if you're new here, click that GBALL Vision logo and hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you here. Otherwise, guys, I will catch you on the next one.